Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to redesign the business website of Oppotune. Oppotune is a startup that developed an extension for video conferencing tools that's supposed to help you to run more productive meetings. So before we are going to take a look at the redesign that I created, I'm going to show you a short time lapse where you can see me creating the new design. Alright, so here we have a comparison of the current website design of Oppotune and the redesign that I created. And the first thing that you might notice is that these two versions are not that different from each other. And I also have to say that Oppotune already did a great job designing this website, and they follow many of the general design principles and conventions in web design. But I want to point out a few things that I thought that still could be improved. What I noticed is that when looking at their website and taking a look at the visual elements, I can see the screenshot of a probably for many people familiar tool, which is Microsoft Teams. But what their product actually is this window that you can see here on the right. And I think that's not that dominant in this version. So what I try to do is increase the size of the product that they are actually developing in order to make it more visible, so that the website visitor has it easier to take a look and understand how that tool actually works. Because if you take a closer look, you can already get a nice overview of the features that the solution is offering. For those of you who don't speak German, those buttons actually let you give feedback to the person who's speaking. So you can, for example, say that he's too far off topic, or he's going too much into detail, or everything has been said for the specific point in the agenda. So this is how the tool works, and I haven't tried it myself, but I think it's definitely an interesting solution. And by increasing the size of this element a little bit, it makes it easier for people to understand what the product is about. Another thing I'd like to point out is that in the current version there's a button, but it's not that visible. Actually, this style of button is called a ghost button because the background of the button is transparent. And I use this in my design as well, but for the thing that we want the user to do, to request a demo, I decided to use a button that's a little bit more prominent and also uses the brand color of Oppotune. One thing that's also important is that the extension right now is only available for Teams and Outlook. That's a pity because not everybody is using Microsoft Teams, of course, but I think it's still important to point this out for which platforms their solution is available. So I stated this here as well and made it and increased the size of these logos as well. One last point I'd like to mention is that when they're looking at this website, it seems there's like a lot of things going on. You have the background elements here, which have a strong color, and you see the different benefits. And I try to clean it up a little bit by having the above the fold section only show like the title, the call to action, and some visuals, and putting the benefits in the next section that can only be seen after scrolling the page. Regarding the elements that can be seen here in the background, I reused some of them. I used the crosses here on the corners to sort of create a frame for the screenshot, and make them look not so randomly, but sort of try to give them more of a function. Oh yeah, and one more thing that you might notice is that's just a tiny difference. So instead of naming the different benefits just on the white background, I created some cards, which I think gives it a little bit more of a structure. I also aligned the text to the left, which makes long paragraphs more readable. And for the icons, I chose some that communicate what's being said here in the text. All right, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this insightful, and as always, feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Bye.